Welcome back to the A to Z of purpose and leadership. Today's word is one of the most powerful forces of our lives: narrative. Stories don't just describe our lives, they define us. The narratives we tell ourselves shape our identity, influence our choices, and determine how we show up in the world. Change the story, and you change the trajectory. I once worked with a client who constantly repeated the phrase, I'm not good with money. I'm not good with money. And that single sentence shaped every financial decision she made: undercharging, overspending, and staying stuck. But when she began to shift her narrative, saying instead, I am learning to master money, everything changed. Her confidence grew, her decisions sharpened, and yes, her bank account improved. Your narrative is the lens you live through. And today I want to share with you the three truths about power of narrative. Number one, it shapes your identity. Number two, it can be rewritten. And number three, when shared honestly, it can inspire others. So, lesson number one, your narrative shapes your identity. The words you repeat to yourself become the character you play. I'm too late. I'm not enough. I'll never get there. I'm not loved. These aren't just sentences, they are scripts. And when we believe them, we start acting them out. Narratives can hold us hostage, keeping us trapped in roles we never chose consciously. According to Stanford, people who frame their life events as stories experience greater clarity, resilience, and motivation. So the way you explain your experiences to yourself literally shapes your behavior moving forward. Think of Malala. At just 15 years old, she survived an assassination attempt by the Taliban. The easy narrative would have been, I am a victim. But she rewrote her story into, I am a voice for girls' education. That shift in narrative didn't just shape her identity, it shaped a global movement. Today, she is proof that your story defines not who you are, but who you become. Lesson number two, rewrite the script, rewrite the future. Here's the good news: narratives are not permanent, they can be reframed. Instead of I failed, you can say I learned. Instead of I was rejected, you can say I was redirected. Instead of I lost, we can say I grew. By reframing the narrative, you unlock the possibilities that at once felt impossible. Psychologists call this cognitive reframing. And studies show that when people who learn to reframe their negative events into constructive narratives, they have a higher level of well-being and resilience. It's not the event that defines us, it's the story we tell about it. History gives us so many examples of this, but let's look at Walt Disney. Early in his career, he was fired from a newspaper job because his editor told him he lacked imagination. Imagine if Disney had kept this as his narrative. Instead, he reframed that rejection as a redirection and built one of the most imaginative storytelling empires in the world. Rewrite the script and you rewrite the future. Lesson number three, stories inspire when shared honestly. Your personal narrative doesn't just transform you, it transforms others. When you share authentically your story, people see themselves in you. Your vulnerability becomes their permission slip. Think about Brene Brown. For years, she'd studied shame and vulnerability as an academic researcher. But when she decided to share her own struggles with perfectionism and fear of failure, everything changed. Her TED Talk on vulnerability went viral. reaching millions worldwide. Why? Because she didn't just present data, she shared her story honestly, authentically, and vulnerably. That openness gave others permission to face their own shame and step into courage. Your narrative isn't just for you, it's for the people who need to hear it. So here's a little practice for you. Let's write down one negative story that we've been repeating to ourselves. Now we get to rewrite it in a way that empowers us. And let's ask ourselves, if I were the hero of this story, how would I tell it? This single reframing could be the beginning of a new chapter. Your life is not fixed. It's just a story that's being written, and the pen is in your hand. So choose carefully, write boldly, and remember the story you tell about your past shapes your future you step into. Thank you for joining me today. If this message spoke to you, please share it with someone who needs to be reminded that they can rewrite their story. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit that notification bell and join me in the next time as we continue on our journey from A to Z with purpose and leadership. Thank you.